Hey guys, what's going on? DJ Demand here, back here with another video. In today's video, I'm actually going to be talking about some drama that's been going on here on YouTube. And normally I don't talk about drama here on this channel, but it is anime related and I want to give my 2 cents about it. And we're just going to do a quick video about this drama because, that's why I'm making it, doing a phone video instead of getting my whole setup. So yeah, let's get into it. So the drama that I'm talking about centers around Suzy Lu, and I'm going to be posing the question here of was she actually hurting the anime industry with what she was doing? So let me do a really quick summary of the drama. So Suzy Lu had falsely flagged a couple of videos, and a lot of people, decided to call her out. Like, hold up, how are you gonna actually falsely flag somebody else's video when you're sitting here uploading full anime episode reactions up here to YouTube? She's just kind of making making it like right here in the corner, very small, and making it faded, and that's all she's doing. It's the full episode. So people were calling her out on that, and that was bringing her a lot of unwanted attention to where now, I think all her anime reaction videos are gone from her YouTube. I think she had a Patreon, and now that's gone, or at least all the videos from her Patreon are gone too. And, she kind of deserves it, to be honest, because, why are you sitting there falsely flagging somebody when you were sitting there doing wrong yourself with uploading these full anime reactions? So you kind of just did it to yourself. So a lot of people were saying that she was actually hurting the anime industry by having these videos, because the people would say, or because what people were saying is that people would come to her video, watch, because what she was reacting to was Naruto. So people would come watch her reaction to Naruto and then wouldn't watch the official release of Naruto. And so because they're not watching the official release, that's affecting the anime industry because they're not going out spending the money or going to the right sources to watch Naruto. One particular person that believes in the statement of Suzy Lu and other anime reactors are hurting the anime industry by reacting to these videos and uploading them to YouTube is Rachel Messer, a voice actress. Rachel uploaded 2 videos on the topic, which combined equal up to over 2 hours worth of content, which I did end up watching. And in those videos, she just gives her stance, or gives her side, or what she kind of thinks of this whole situation. Rachel makes a really good point in one of her videos, and that is money related. And it is that Suzy Lu makes more money reacting to one episode of an anime than Rachel would, being the main voice actress in the anime that Suzy Lu is reacting to. That's just crazy. That's just some BS right there. And the way that Rachel kind of breaks it down is that, let's say you're just getting into the voice acting industry. That means you're probably making around $35 an hour, which sounds fantastic until you find out for one role you may be called in maybe only once a week for like 2 hours. So you may be walking home with only $70 that week for that one role. But then you think about Suzy Lu, who sits down in her chair and maybe just goes, "Oh my gosh, that's so funny." Just very minimal reactions, to one video that she does, and she makes more than $70. So it is extremely understandable why Rachel and other voice actresses and voice actors would be upset by this, because let's say they're putting their heart and soul into a role and barely getting paid for it, while Suzy Lu just sits in her chair, just does her little reaction and makes, who knows how much money. So now I got you guys all caught up, and now I can pose the question of this video, which is Suzy Lu hurting the anime industry by uploading those anime reactions? Personally, I don't think she is. Let's discuss. First off, let's start off with a clip from Rachel's video.
What I really hope is that those content creators see this video and go, "Oh, I didn't know I was breaking the law. I didn't know there was a way to change it. I will do it structured as this." And that's all we need. But if they're going to continue re-uploading uncut anime where people aren't going to go watch that anime again, you are directly affecting the business. You are costing them money that is infringing on copyright.
I believe Rachel is half right. Suzy Lu is definitely infringing on the copyright, but I don't think that she's actually affecting the anime industry very much, if at all. But we'll get into that. So again, in Rachel's video, she talks about the whole money situation, how she may only bring home like $70 a week in comparison to how much money that Suzy Lu makes from just making a reaction video. And again, that is truly messed up. And in the video, she talks about how salty she is and how much this actually does hurt her, because again, she does put like her heart and soul into these videos, or into these episodes, into these anime, and only bring home just basically crumbs. And then you have Suzy Lu, who's probably making bank off these anime reactions. That is truly messed up, and she has a right to feel hurt by this. But then she kind of goes on a bit talking about how she's put her health on the line for these roles, and I'm kind of like, yeah, okay. But not to downplay how serious her health conditions were. She said she has some like internal bleeding. That's some serious stuff. But at the end of the day, that was kind of her choice to go into the studio or go to the hospital. But at the same time, I don't know what her financial situation was like, to where, because the thing is, when she had a choice between going to the studio or the hospital, if she chose to go to the hospital, there's a high chance they would have replaced her with somebody else. Just cut her off completely, which is pretty cutthroat. And she even mentions that in her video, like how cutthroat the industry is. But again, it was kind of her choice whether to go or not. But again, I don't know what her financial situation was. The only reason why I'm bringing it up is because she brought it up, okay? So a couple minutes more into the video, past the whole health stuff, she says this: roll the clip.
And it does suck. It's just part of the, I guess it's part of the industry. I guess that's what we got to deal with. But please, if you're a person that's doing these reactions, if you're a person that thinks, oh, it's just pirating anime, we don't know. Maybe if anime companies made more, they would pay the voice actors more. I don't know. I don't know their budget. I don't know a lot of those things. That's just hopeful thinking.
So again, she believes that by these people making these anime reactions, they are hurting the anime industry, that they're taking money away from the anime industry. And that's just not true. Like she just said, she was like, hey, maybe if these people weren't making these types of videos, that maybe more money would be coming into the anime industry, to where she and other voice actors and voice actresses could be getting paid more. Gosh, that was hard to get out. But that's just, in my humble opinion, just as a consumer, that's just not true. Again, a lot of people are saying that the anime industry is losing money because of these anime reactors, because since people are reacting to their anime, that gives the person that's watching the reaction no incentive to go watch the official release. Personally, I don't think these anime reactors are hurting the industry at all, and that's just a false statement to say that they're hurting the anime industry, which is kind of what prompted me to make this video in the first place. Because let's go ahead and break it down real quick into two different things. So let's go ahead and say that we took every anime reaction video off the internet. I would bet my own money that if we were to do that, if that somehow magically happened, again, this is just some type of hypothetical situation, that we took every anime reaction off the internet, I would bet my own money, and I would bet a good chunk of money, that somebody like Rachel Messer wouldn't see even a dime added to her paycheck. And I would also bet that the anime industry wouldn't be affected in the slightest. Because the thing is that at least I'm pretty sure, like, I just have this really personal feeling. Again, I don't have any statistics or anything. I'm just speaking from personal experience, that I'm pretty damn sure that at least probably 99% of the people that are watching Suzy Lu's reaction videos have already seen Naruto. Hey you guys, editing DDG the Man here, and I just want to say that 99% is a bit high, but at least 90% of the people have probably already seen the anime, and the other 10% that haven't, if they weren't watching it with Suzy, they'd be watching it somewhere else, probably illegally. They are there to see the reaction, and not particularly her reaction to the anime, and not there just to watch the anime. Like, because you got to think about it logically. Like, why would anyone want to watch Naruto in that, or watch any anime in that, what's the word I'm looking for, in distorted way, when they can easily go to the official website, or go to a pirated website, which is probably even easier. People are coming to watch her video just to watch her reaction to their favorite moments from the anime. Again, I'm not justifying what Suzy Lu was doing is right. Again, she was uploading full episodes. But again, what I am saying is that she wasn't really hurting the industry. People were just there people have probably already seen Naruto and are just there to see her reaction. And I'm saying this as someone who actually does like to watch anime reactions. It's not something I primarily watch, and and I've never even heard of Suzy Lu before this whole drama happened, but just in general, sometimes I like to watch other people's reaction to an anime. It's something that we all like to do every once in a while, to see somebody else's reaction. And I personally have never watched somebody's reaction to an anime that I haven't already seen myself, whether that be Naruto, One Piece, or some other type of popular anime that's going on right now, I've always watched it for myself before watching their reaction. And would you guys like to guess where I watched most of this anime? Not all of it, but most of it? Off piracy websites. Yeah, I'm not afraid to admit that because that's what the majority of people do. They probably have one service that they pay for and then pirate the rest. That's what I do. I have one service and then I kind of pirate the rest, if I'm being honest. And again, that's what the majority of people do. And that kind of brings me to point number two, and that is that the anime, if you're really worried about the anime industry hurting or money being taken away from you, or just money being taken away from the industry and blah, 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 the anime reactors, they're not doing it. Because again, most of the people that are watching their reactions have already seen the anime, and where they've probably seen the anime is on a pirated website. That's where you should be pointing your finger at, not at these anime reactors. Even though, again, Rachel isn't attacking any of these people. She made two videos, and both those videos are excellent. She did a really good job. I just want to point that out right here. I'm not attacking her or anybody else that is saying that these anime reactors are hurting the industry. Again, who you should be focused on are these pirated websites. So let me go ahead and say this and kind of bring up the hypothetical scenario that I brought up earlier. Let's say instead of focusing on getting rid of all of the anime reaction videos, let's say we got rid of all the pirating websites. That's when I would bet money that she would see an increase in her paycheck. Again, the target should not be the anime reactors. It should be these piracy websites and the people that are kind of sort of promoting them. There's a handful of videos here on YouTube. I'm not going to call it any names. Let's just say these videos have hundreds of thousands of views, and they're talking about how, you shouldn't really feel bad about pirating your anime. I'm not saying that the points that these people make in their piracy videos are wrong, and I'm not going to say that I agree with them either, but I'm just pointing out that those videos are there. And those videos probably hurt the industry more than these anime reaction videos. So Rachel only really talks about the whole piracy stuff for like 2 minutes out of like the 2 hours worth of footage that she has. And I do have a theory behind why that is. So, my theory is that it's a lot easier to poke the bunny than it is to poke the bear. Of course, poking the bunny being talking about these anime reaction videos, which aren't hurting the industry at all from my perspective. From what I can tell, from what I understand, they're not hurting anybody. Okay. But it's a lot harder to poke the bear because again, she kind of talks about in her video about how she feels like she's kind of putting her job on the line a little bit, how she may be blacklisted a bit. And again, poking the bunny is probably not going to get her blacklisted, but poking the grizzly bear, now that's going to get her blacklisted, and that is talking about these piracy websites. And to talk about these piracy websites, she would have to really go into detail about why people go to the piracy websites in the first place, and that is because of the industry that she works for makes it so gosh darn hard to watch anime. They have this service has this anime, this service has this anime, this service has this anime, that one has this one exclusively. So they just make it so hard to watch anime. I mean, just watch any piracy anime video here on YouTube can explain it a lot better than me. But just in general, they just make it really, really hard. So of course she doesn't want to talk badly about the industry that she works for. So, if Rachel truly feels that money is being taken away from the anime industry, it's not these anime reactors that she should be focused on. It would be these piracy websites. But she ain't gonna do that because, again, that's poking the grizzly bear. And to be honest, I wouldn't either. I would not touch that topic whatsoever if I was in her position. If it's my livelihood, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. If I was an anime voice actor, I would just keep my mouth shut and just go about getting my $70 a week. Again, no disrespect towards Rachel or anybody that believes that these reaction videos are taking money away from the industry. I just believe that, they're harmless for the most part when it comes to taking money away from the industry, and it's these piracy websites that are actually the problem. Or rather, it's the anime industry who are causing the problem that's making these piracy websites so popular. So, what do you guys think? Like, am I wrong for thinking the way that I do when it comes to these anime reaction videos? that again, I believe they don't take money away from the industry whatsoever. And what is taking money are these piracy websites. Am I stating facts? Am I speaking the truth? Do you guys disagree with me? Agree with me? Leave your comments down below. So, if you guys liked this video, like the video. And if you like me, subscribe to me. And as always, this is DDG the Man. And I'll catch y'all next time.
A customer. What? What's your rush? What's your hurry? You gave me such a throttle, thought you was the ghost of a minute contraception.
Just one second to make a point.
Oh,
The hours of the day.
did you come in for a pause? Don't forgive me if me it's a little vibe. What was that? That you think